I got one good question for you, maybe a few questions, but are you trying to build your credit, but you keep on getting denied because your credit score is not in a good place, and you keep on, every time you apply for a credit card, you keep on getting denial after denial after denial. Don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna show you a place where you can go that does no credit check at all. So with that being said, you already know what time it is. Let's get right into it. What's up, family? I'm back with another one. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. So in today's class, we're going to be talking about a place you can go that does no credit checks, so it can help you build your credit, so you can then have your credit profile set up so you can get instant approvals and get that credit card that you really want. So with that being said, go grab a pen, go get some paper, and you got to get you something to drink because, hey, this is going to be a good one. Hey, welcome to today's lesson. This is going to be real quick. Before we hop into the actual credit card that does no credit check, I just want to show you how this credit card can benefit you and help you build your credit and build positive after you start removing those negative accounts, right? So, quick lesson. Banks look at, you already know, banks look at the FICO score. So, let me break it down. So, but we have new family members every single day. So, banks look at the FICO score, right? The FICO 8. So, FICO 8. And do your research as well. FICO 8, right, is broken down to five different factors, right? So payment history, right, is 35% of your score. Utilization is 30% of your score, right? Average age is 15% of your score. Credit mix is 10%. And the last 10% of new credit / hard inquiries, right, is your last 10% of your score, right? So to understand how it's going to positively affect your credit score, I'm going to break it down to you. The highest credit score you can have is an 850, right? With FICO 8, and the lowest credit score you can have is a 300, which leaves you with 550 points to actually play with, right? So once you understand that you have 550 points, that means 35% of 550 is 192.5, 30% of 550 is 165 points, 15% of 550 is 82.5 points. Credit mix, we know 10% of 550 is 55 points, and the last 10% of what you call is 55 points, right? So you understand the point system. This is how it's going to positively affect when you add this account. So by adding this one account, it's going to help your payment history, right? Points, right? Points in that category. It's going to help your utilization, points in that category. It's going to kind of mess up your average age. However, it's going to decrease. It's going to go down a little bit depending on what you have on your credit report. All depends, but it's going to eventually show positive. Is going to go up, right? Credit mix is going to help that as well because it's a revolving account. It's going to help that in a positive way. And then new credit / hard inquiries. It's not doing a credit check, so you added a new account. Is also positive, right? So 4 out of the 5, and then eventually all 5 of them will be positive, right? So this is how, by adding this one account, it's going to positively affect your credit score in a good way. All right, so here's the place I was talking about. As you can see, BlackSteel, right? I'm gonna have the link as well in the description, so you can go ahead and click on the link and apply. Now, this place is it's kind of like Tomo credit card in a way. However, right now you only can sign up for the waiting list, right, until you get the invitation to do it. So let's just go ahead and look at it, and I'm gonna break down some of the key points. But as you can see, it says right here, no credit check, right? So as you can see, it's risk-free, no credit check. Get pre-approved for today's risk-free, right? So what you're gonna do is put your email address, and then once you put your email address, you can go ahead, get pre-approved, right? As you can see, we're about cash flow, not credit. So now, how this is basically they can see how much you can qualify for. I'm pretty sure they're gonna look at your checking account and see how much money you're coming in every single month, and then base it off of that, right? Give you a calculated limit. Now, it's different versus other credit card. It's gonna be linked to your bank account. So most likely they're gonna take out your payment every week, bi-weekly, monthly. However, that, as you can see, 0% interest rate. Circumstances might change. You receive 1% cash back. As you can see, we don't charge interest for any purchases or balances. The most important money is the money you keep. Woo, that's fire right there. No fees ever, right? Reports to all 3 major credit bureaus, so you don't have to worry about you only reporting to 2 out of the 3, right? Or 1 out of the 3, right? up to 5x higher credit limits versus other credit cards. So you know when you have those other credit cards that give you limits 500, 1,000, 750, they be trying us, right? So they're gonna give you anywhere. It all depends on, of course, your banking account, but it's supposed to be a higher limit. So the higher your limit on your credit card and the report to your credit report. Now, once you apply for another credit card, it makes it much easier to get a higher limit, right? So it's based off of your credit profile. So you can get that that 5,000, 10,000, even $15,000, $20,000 limit, depending on the bank, right? So this is a way for that to help you as well. Now, you can go ahead and check it out for yourself. Like I said, I'm having a link. I don't want to be too much on here. I just wanted to show you where you can go and what you can do. Another place you can add, or another card you can add to your wallet. But this is a place that can that allow you to apply for a credit card that does no credit check, right? Because I know you're tired of being denied, but here go a place. Do your research. Go through the pre-approval offer, see how much they pre-approve you for, and just let me know. Drop them in the comments. Wait, before you go, right? I have a few things to say. So there's a lot of spam out there. There's a lot of people that's acting like me, right? They're saying like Dave Cousins 3745 at Gmail. Don't pay attention to that. That's a scam, right? That's a scam. They're trying to get you out of some money. So I'll be reaching out to you. I usually respond, or it's usually dave@thecreditteam.org, or my phone number is 407-863-3024, right? You can reach out to my office, right? If you feel like you being scammed, or you just want to make sure to confirm it's me, right? Or my team, or my process, or my team members and stuff like that. So reach out. However, if your credit score is holding you back, right, from getting a credit card, or you need help improving, right, I have a 7-step process. And the most important thing is properly setting up the credit bureaus, right? So you want to make sure you set up the credit bureaus as you're fixing up your credit. Of course, you want to be building, but in the meantime, you want to be removing those negative items so the positive items is showing. So make sure you properly set the credit bureaus up. Don't send off disputes online. Do not dispute online. Do not dispute online at all, right? You want to send everything through mail. Now, if you want to dispute over the phone, that's going to be a little bit different, as long as you know the laws and you can, quote them and you know what you're saying. It's okay to dispute over the phone because you can still get the same results, because the law is the law, and if they violate your rights. But you first, most importantly, you want to make sure you set up the credit bureaus to make sure that they say they did a proper investigation. And from there, hey, it's game on after that. So make sure you do that first. Now, if you need that letter, or if you're tired of disputing, and you don't got time, you don't want to do none of that, hey, the link is in the description. Call my team and we'll be able to assist you and take over your file. However, if you want to do it yourself, make sure you grab my 5-pack dispute kit, and make sure you grab that secret letter. Grab that secret letter first, use that, set them up, and then watch my other videos. All right, I'll see you in the next class.